Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So Libra, you had a few extra cards that fell. And so I've left them in the positions they fell because they fell in little groups. And I'll read them that way. But let's begin at the heart of the reading here. We have the snake and we have the mountain. This is somebody who has trust issues, has issues with deception, betrayal, and that is that is actually the obstacle. That's why with the mountain it's taking such a long time. It can feel like one thing after another keeps getting in the way of something over here that I see being delivered to you. So, and you see the mountain here, it has also appeared on the card. Somebody is really thinking about you, okay? We see that this person loves you, okay? We see that this person is longing to be with you. This is their wish, you know? I see the time card is also here. Again, time seems to have passed, or they are procrastinating and it's like it's not ever the right time, you know. Taking a deeper look at a love situation is what they're doing. They're remembering. Look. They're remembering. They're thinking of someone and they're looking at the obstacle. And so that would be the snake. That's the trust issues, or whatever brought that, whatever that issue was that stood between you. This is what they're thinking about, and they reacted. They reacted or are reacting from the Hierophant energy. So they are reacting from long-held beliefs or the belief system that they were raised upon. That doesn't mean it's right. It's in what they believe. It's what they learned. It's things that they learned from childhood, you know. It's how their mind works. This situation could require an overhaul of their belief system for them to see this in a new way, because the child sits beneath the mountain and the child is saying that a fresh new approach is needed to get over this mountain or to remove the obstacle so that this message can come through. Looking at a situation through new eyes, seeing something in a new way, brings hope back to a situation. It's like you can start over. The child speaks to or can speak to the early stages of something, and I feel like this is the early stages of the change of the change, and the change is happening in the mind, in the thoughts, in the beliefs. Because I feel like they're questioning their decision, perhaps to walk away. I feel like this person has been wanting to talk to you for a long time. I see it here. A long time. And there you see that it is up on the wall. on the Justice card, you know. This is about doing the right thing. And the reason it's up on the wall is because of this card and this card. This is feeling unprepared to do something. You know, they're wounded or they feel wounded, but maybe they don't have all their information. This is about doing the right thing. But they could be they could be afraid. Something ended really badly, and they're on the outside looking in. So they still have this vision. They still see that vision of you guys together, but they're standing on the outside of it. Deep regret, feeling wounded. Their challenge is going to be in reaching out, in looking at something through fresh new eyes. And perhaps because this is about rules, traditions, so in order to have that fresh look and to have that conversation, they may have to break a rule or break tradition as they know it, you know. And what if they did that? What would they gain from it? Because this is a card of harvest. So what would they harvest from that? You know, what would the return be? So there's a lot of things going through their mind having to do with, you know, the child, looking at something through fresh new eyes. I think that they see your first card out is the Eight of Swords for this person. So this is once burned, twice shy. You have the same thing over here. And this is actually, because this is the fire card here, in reverse, it's like a cooling off period. Okay, so the energy was very intense, and we saw that with the Five of Swords, right? So it was very intense, but there's been a cooling off period, most likely a very long one, with the Mountain appearing here twice. And the time clock, something has taken time, but over time, they should have been using this time wisely. This has to do with lessons learned, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and it's here twice. So there's something they were supposed to have learned, and maybe it's taking a long time. Maybe this is learning the hard way with that Nine of Wands there. Victim mentality. You see, they're worried about betrayal. That's what the snake is saying too. So they're worried that they could become a victim if they took that leap, if they jumped, right? That they might land on that porcupine down here, and that would hurt, right? So, and look at the turtle. So we know that something is really taking time, because they're afraid they're going to get hurt if they, you know, if they jump. So the opportunity seems to be there. It's like it's there. It's like suspended. And they're thinking about it. This is it. The connection is still so strong between the two of you. So there is an opportunity for the two of you to come together. But what is required is for this person to see the situation through new eyes, which means they may have to overhaul their belief system, the belief system that they were raised upon, and or their beliefs surrounding a particular situation. You know, it all ties in together. And this can be difficult for them, this change. So here we have they're very confused, you see, feeling unprepared um, uh, to make these adjustments. Temperance is about adjustments and making the adjustments necessary to bring something into balance, you know. And in here to bring this into balance, and they have to make these adjustments to the belief system. And so they don't know. They don't know what the future will bring. And they're afraid. They want to clear this up. You can see they want to clear this up. They want to tell you how they feel or how they felt. They want to tell you what they knew about this situation. You see, they want to talk to you and clear things up. They want to tell you what they knew. And also, I think that in looking back over their shoulder, it's like they feel like they are missing information, or that they realize that they could possibly be missing information. So they would be wanting to go and get that information, but also to tell you what information they had that they based their decision upon, you know. They want to tell you how they really feel. Because I feel like this person has very deep feelings of love for you. We have this Page of Cups here. I think that deep inside of them, in the heart area, I feel like they know they made a mistake, or that they know, you know, the possibility of having made a huge mistake, you know, is there, because they lost a cup. They lost the cup. When they lost the cup, the wheel stopped. They're hoping to get this clarity in order to make the wheel move again, or that they need this to get this clarity. So they need to get this clarity. There's something they need to learn. See, this wheel is stopped. And on the top, though, rides, because it is in the upright, on the top rides the sun. And so this is clarity. That they need. So there's hope to get this clarity that they need to get this wheel moving again. And that clarity is behind them in that spilled cup that they greatly desire. And there is a bridge. Look at that. Look at the bridge. There is a bridge to get there. It's not like there's no bridge to cross that stream. There is one. And so they can go back. And it is what they want to do. If they can just get rid of those swords, you know. Because they do want to reach for this cup. To get rid of those swords, again, they have to go back and overhaul the belief system. They have to do a complete and thorough checkup, They have to go back, follow the thread back to the sword that started it all. I mean, if they did have all of their information, would it have made a difference here? I believe the answer to that is yes, but they didn't. They didn't have all of their information, and I think that the heart knows that. A new plan, a blueprint, it's still in the mind. This person, this is a blueprint that's on the wall, okay? This is a brand new plan. Look, there's that Five of Swords, okay? That interrupted this relationship, that stopped the wheel, okay? So they're coming up with a new plan. For what? To end this cycle, to start a new one with the world. Look, oh my God, look what's next. Oh my God, the Ace of Cups. That says it all, right? So this person is stuck on this past situation. They're in that Four of Swords energy, and they are thinking of you, okay? They are preparing, and preparing because they want to go back. So they're preparing what they might say to you, perhaps knowing that because with this Knight here, he knows that he needs to be careful with his choice of words. Maybe this is about listening to what this other person has to say. Because this Knight, in the past, he would not have listened to what that person had to say. He would have just been judge and jury with whatever was buzzing in his head. He was right and you were wrong. So he didn't give you a chance. So what we see is if they can release the swords, listen to the intuition to make this a very emotional choice, to come back to this connection and to actually have that conversation that we see has been put on the wall in the Justice card. Then, yes, you can bring this back from the brink of death. That's what this card is saying. It's from learning the lessons from the past, which is why the wheel is here, and it's here twice. So you can put an ending to this very painful period, this very dark period, if you look behind you and find your errors. And so there is news that once they do this, because this news has been trying to get to you for a long time, and this mountain, the mountain this person created, has been blocking it. But you know what? It's coming. The storks are going to deliver it. You have the sun This is a yes card. This is very, very positive, and this can turn all of this around and make it happen. So this block here, which is in this person's mind, it's in their belief system, it's about to be removed. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.